So if you find that that's not for you, you can do it from home. But on that note, we will also kind of work into this. We might take a few more rest breaks. Obviously, you can take it off when you need to drink water, right? Like we can't drink water through a mask. So just kind of see how you're feeling and do what you need to do. Be able to breathe through it all. And we get our nice virtual music going in the background. But I'm really excited to have you guys back. Those of you who are joining virtual, we do now have people in the studio with us. Woo! We have 9 spots, only 5 are taken right now. 4 more of you can come join next time. And let's start to jack it out. You can do full jacks if you want. I'm going to stay right here. In case you can't tell, this is a baby. She doesn't like jumping. Okay, good and warmed up. And then we are going to use a ball today. So if you at home don't have a weighted ball, grab a non-weighted ball, something, anything, a dumbbell would work. Whatever you have, just have something with you. And let's do big arm circles. You can keep those feet moving, keep the blood flowing. We want to increase the heart rate. Did everyone have a good New Year? Yeah. Did you? I did. I went to bed at 8:30. Me too. Luke woke me up at like 11:50, so I was sort of awake at midnight. Just not on purpose. All right, bring the arms across the chest. Did everyone enjoy your nice snowfall we got? Yeah. Do you guys do like outside, like snowshoeing or skiing? Yeah. Awesome. It's like such a fluffy and pretty snow. Yeah. Are we feeling good? Feeling warm? So, the next part of our warm-up is to kind of get us ready for class. So, I know this is total body condition, and we will be using your full body. But, since that's what we have Tuesday and Thursday as well, I want to kind of switch it up. So, we're going to do a lot of core-focused stuff today. Okay? So, we're going to start out down on the mat to finish our warm-up here. We're going to do some cat-cow. So, now the heart rate should come back down. And I think that's going to be important for us as we're exercising in our mats, especially the first few times when we get used to it, is doing those higher heart rate things and then bringing them back down again. So we really want to focus on activating your core here. Remember, your core includes your lower back. It includes your glute muscles as well as your abs. So we're using some of everything here. We'll go one more through these. All right, and then we're going to stay in this tabletop position, but now we're going to draw the abs in. Try to flatten out your back. Check yourself in the mirror if you can see. We're going to extend out to a bird dog. You don't want to be drooping your back by overextending here. You want to keep your back flat. And if you can do it without having to set your hand or foot down for balance, we're just going to do a few on each side. Again, we're just kind of trying to get that core fully warmed up and ready. Sometimes we have to just wake those muscles up so they know that it's their time to work. Switch sides. Again, try to keep your back flat. Doing good. One more on this side. Then we have one more exercise while we're down here. So it's a stretch as well as a core exercise. So I'm going to show you 2 versions. Pick the one that's right for you. The harder one, you're going to start in a plank. Step your foot up, rotate. If you can't step up all that way, that's fine. It can go right here. Open up. If that's too difficult, what you're going to do is keep your knee down. The further your knee is away from your hands, the more challenge it'll be. You can be here. Either way, you should feel your core and you should feel a stretch. your own pace here a little. We're going to do about 5 on each side. But if you really need that stretch, take your time to feel it. Doing good. Here's number 9 and 10. Awesome. Step that ball down. Shake it out. Take a drink if you need to. Are you feeling good? Sounds good. Did you catch your breath? We're going to repeat. So think about how that felt, challenge-wise. If you want something heavier or lighter, you take your pick. Go back to that single leg. We're balancing. Remember, your core is the most important thing when you balance. All about the abs and the glutes. Here we go. Start that ball in. Step forward. Out. In. Squeeze up. Down. Out. In. Squeeze up. You got it. Doing good. Keep it up. Halfway. You got it, guys. 2 more. 9. Last one. Awesome. Other side. Shake out that leg. Hopefully you're feeling it in the booty. Here we go. Down. Out. In. Up. Remember, pull those abs in. Right when you start to stand up, you should be squeezing them up. Like you're trying to put your belly button into your rib cage. That's how it should feel. You got it. Halfway. Doing good. 2 more. Last one. Nice. Okay. Feet wide. Step to the wood chop. Take your starting side and across. If you guys want to make it more of a challenge, just come down further to the side. Remember, we want to keep those abs tight. You can feel them all the way across. There's 9 and 10. Other side. Doing good. You got it. We're almost there. 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going floor to ceiling. Drop it down. Pull it up. At the top, I want you guys to be perfectly straight. Like you're a pillar holding up the building. You're not overarched here. That means all your muscles are tight and contracted at the top. You got it. 8, 9, and 10. Sit down. Shake it out. How you feeling? You doing okay? Water if you need it. Sorry, my mask is like what a kid. All right, there we go. One more round. Ready for it? Or do I need a different weight? Good? Happy? Ready? All right, start with the ball at chest. Remember, you keep that foot on the floor if you're struggling with the balance part of this. And up. Got it. You got it, keep it up. Two more. Last one. Good. Set up for wood chop. To one side and across. Remember, keep those arms long for more challenge. If your arms are too tired, bend them in. Find what feels right for you right now. Two more. And 10. Other side. You got it. We're almost there. You can do it. Core tight. There's 9. And 10. Lower to the ceiling. Squat it down. And up. Remember, we're a tall pillar at the top. You gotta hold it up straight. Keep that chest big and tall as you come down. You're not rounding the shoulders. Doing good. 2 more. Last one. Very good. All right. Let's pitch that ball for a little bit. How does that sound? Drink water if you need to, and then we'll be on the mat. One thing that I've heard, and I forgot to bring another mask in, is like, if you sweat on your mask a lot, changing it out partway through class will help, because as they get wet, they tend to like kind of, you breathe it into your mouth a little more. So I'm going to do that for next time. Some of you guys can think about it if you're struggling at all. Come on down to your mat. We're going to start out with a 30-second plank hold. We're going to do a position called airplane. Put on your knees under your hips, tuck your toes under, hands under your shoulders. You're going to tuck your abs in like your belly button's getting pulled right through your spine to the ceiling. And then you're just going to lift your knees. Just an inch or two off the floor. We're going to hold her right there. We're just going to hang out here. too. Otherwise, I tend to use my fist, and that helps a lot too. So we're going to come down, walk into the plank, and back in. Okay? So we're going to go for 10 of those each first. Once we finish number 10, we'll take a little break, because this one will get your heart rate up. All right, ready for it? Out to a plank. Try not to go further than plank position. You don't want to let your mat collapse. And back out. Very good. You guys have some good interims out there. I'm sure you do at home too. Doing great, guys. Keep it up. You guys are awesome. Keep it up. We're almost there. Just 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. All right. How are we doing? Does anyone feel like they want an alternative to the inchworm? Because that doesn't feel good to stay upside down. If that gives you any problems, let me know. We'll give you something else to do. Otherwise, you can turn to keep those all over again. Take some water if you need it. So we're starting down in that bear plank. If you feel that a normal plank is more of a challenge and that's what you want, do a normal one. I like to switch it up. The bear plank targets your lower abs a little bit more. But do what challenges you the most. We're going 30 seconds again. Remember, you want your knees just an inch or two off the mat. Here we go. You guys look awesome. Keep it up. About 20 seconds left. Go up and down as you need to. If you need to take a second off, that's fine. We're getting close. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to bird dog. Guys, remember, we want that flat back. 4 in. Just take hand and foot out. And in. Out. And in. You got it. Doing great. Halfway. Remember, with these, form is more important than speed. It's not a race. So take your time. If you're a rep or two behind me, that's okay. And there's number 10. Good. Other side. You got it. Halfway. Remember, trying to keep your spine straight, so try not to drop your chin to your chest. Keep your head neutral, looking right at the edge of your mat. One more. Very good. Then we're back up to our toes for those inchworms. Starting at the edge of your mat. 10 of them. Remember, try not to go out into your back droops. You want to keep a tight core flat back. Ready for it? Here we go. Doing good. Whatever you can do to keep your body safe, but working hard. Doing good. Almost there. Three more. You can do it. Last one. Very good. Shake out those arms. How are you feeling? We get a little bit of a break in our next set. Our next one is more about moving it out. Quick drink if you need it. All right, come on down to your back. And if you guys want to make anything harder, just keep on holding on to your ball. I'll show you a couple different ways that you can incorporate your ball in these. The first way would be to just set it down low on your hips. We're going to start with bridges. So that means you're just lifting however much your ball weighs. I'm not going to, but you guys go ahead and weight those down. So as you do your bridges, I want you to first lift your tailbone and then roll slow up, roll slow down. Tailbone is the last thing down. Okay, here we go. 10 of these bridges. Keep that ball rested right on your pelvis if you want that little extra challenge. You have 10 with both feet on the floor. Then we're going to do 10 on each side, single leg. And while we have class in session, we can't actually have anyone else use the room. We're done in 15 minutes if you want to come back in then. While we have class going, we can't have anyone else use the room. While we have class going, we can't have anyone else use the room. But we're done in 15 minutes if you want to come back in then. Thanks. Let's do one more and then we'll switch to those single legs, all right? All right, so now one foot can either go straight up in the air or you can rest it on your opposite knee. Either way is fine. You're going to keep doing that same motion. But now just working one leg at a time. Here we go. 10 on this side. You got it. Doing good. Two more. If these bother your back, just do one leg at a time so that you can focus on keeping your back straight. Between your lower spine and the mat, there should be no room. So if you try to slide your hand under there, it won't fit. That's what we want. That's how we know we're working our abs rather than hurting our back. Doing great. Two more. Very good. How are we feeling? Feel good? You guys need a minute or are you ready to repeat right away? Ready for it? Okay. So we're back to that double foot bridge. So both feet on the floor. Make sure your heels are close enough that you can just kind of reach up with your fingertips here. Remember, tailbone comes up off the ground first. Roll all the way up, all the way down. Place that ball or a weight at your pelvis if you need a little more challenge. You got it. You should be tucking your abs in tight. They should be tight all the way up. Cheeks squeeze tight at the top. Doing good. Halfway. One more. Very good. All right, then you switch to single leg. So remember your legs need to be straight up or it can rest on your knees. Here we go. Right into those single legs. You can keep that ball up. Just maybe shift it over to the side you're working if you want to keep that extra challenge. You got it. Almost there. There's 8, 9, and 10. Other side. Here we go. Try neutral. I just caught myself dropping my chin to chest. Try not to. Here's number 9 and 10. Good. Let's go for 6 of the inchwords. We'll just do 6. 6 inchwords. Right to your mat. Here we go. You got it. Our last time doing these. Remember, core tight. That's halfway. And there's number 6. Just bring it in. Very good. We're going to do one more round of those bridges, and then we're stretching. Okay? So starting both feet on the floor. Remember, you want your heels just close enough that you can reach them with your fingertips. Ready? Here we go. Tailbone first. Roll it up. Roll it down. Roll it up. Roll it down. Abs coming in tight. Doing good. You got it. We're almost there. Here's number 8. 9. Last one. Woo! Single leg. Right into it. Here we go. Remember, squeeze that cheek up as high as it'll go. One more. And other side. After this side, we're going to stretch out. We're almost done. You got it. Halfway. Good. All right, sit up for me and take a drink of water if you need it. We're going to bring one foot in, one foot out, and then you're going to bring your arm up and over so you can focus on stretching on your side here. We made it to the cool down. You guys are awesome. It feels good to have people in the room again. I don't mind teaching to the camera, but it does get a little bit lonely. How do you guys feel with the mask? Do you feel okay? Doing good? I know it's probably not your favorite thing in the world, but you all survived, so yay to that! So tomorrow will be more of like weightless straight kind of class. So if you're wanting to come back, there are still a few spots in that one. I know some of you are signed up for it already. There's also, for no gentle yoga's on Wednesday. It's not going to be too bad with the mask on. Again, like lower cardio stuff. We're going to be trying to do that like lower cardio stuff in here for a little bit. We do still have cycle classes in the morning, and they survived, but they said it was a lot harder. So we just talked about how they'll just have that much better stamina once they take it off. It's like altitude training. Thank you all and not minding the mandates we're under right now. We'll of course continue to update things as we can.